low, but it's like I said, I told Kite the other day, I was
Hey, you
like, whenever
guys.
I say I need to get more,
Um,
it doesn't mean that I'm going to run
as you can
out
see,
tomorrow,
we are
but
back in Minecraft.
it's below what I like.
Um, we have been a little busy today.
But yeah.
If you watched the other day, you would notice that this
All
had
right,
not
now what
been
else do
finished
I
at the
got to put
time,
Batman in? Where do I put all
and
the heads? I think
we've
over here.
finished it up. Uh,
Well, there's a
it
bed there.
hasn't
Yeah, that's something I was going
got.
to say.
We
Kite,
haven't
what did
got
you
any
figure out?
furniture in it yet.
I have 36
Um,
Batman heads.
and we
What
may
did you figure
not
out if we can
get
get
any
heads to
furniture
work
in it.
now again?
It's basically
Oh yeah.
being
Because
built for
I have three and then two more
use
skeleton
of
skulls. I have
people
three
on the
different types
server.
of heads.
This is
One of
the
them's a rainbow
villager
colored
village,
bee.
so we have
Yep.
I have five of them in the
villagers
crate.
USB.
over
Yeah, the
here.
USB,
If they want
and then 36
to
Batman
use
heads.
this as a base of operations, they're more than welcome to
I
do
would like to
so.
see if we can get mob heads to
I
work
literally
again.
built this purely for
Yeah, I will look into that
the villagers
tomorrow.
and creating more
Okay,
villagers.
no worries.
So what we did was
I'll empty all those out later.
we added some. Well, we this is the top, and we put a deck pretty much all the way around. This is not a walk area up here, so you can't walk out on that. We left some open area so that you can see. Um, I thought this might be a nice spot for um, observing the villagers and watching as everybody goes here, there, and
Now
everywhere.
I need, I
Um,
think, let me go back down
so
here.
we got
You know,
um,
you spend 70% of your time in your
in
storage, so
what I just, geez, I need to put a door somewhere else.
where is
Well,
the
there's a
side
door. I went the wrong way.
bit?
Um, we'll go down there in a sec, but
That
up
is
here is
sand. Yeah, I'm gonna
the
need some more sand.
a level. I wasn't really sure what to do with this, so I kind of just
And I need
put some
I need
stairs,
red
and this could be like
sandstone.
your main
Now I have
bedroom,
a
storage
compass that will
area,
take me to
etc.,
a
and so on.
badlands, I
Gives
think,
a decent
in the
view this
nether.
way, and
So
not a bad view
let's
over
go
here.
check that out.
So it's not too bad. I put a bed down. You come back down here, you go back down the stairs. I put a bed down in here because, well, I was building and needed a spot to lay down because it was night and it was raining and all that. Now, none of this had been hollowed out before, except for this one walkway coming from here across. So we got this going upstairs. Put some lighting
Oh, kid,
in.
don't be jumping.
Got
Don't be.
our lamp
You almost got.
lanterns up here.
Hey,
This is just
back up off me.
spare rooms for storage or whatever. Same over here.
Little kid screeching
Spare
and
room for
hops up right in our
storage.
face.
Spare
Oh,
room for storage. Um, we completed the road. It leads on down
okay.
through there.
So,
I'll show
oh
y'all
yeah,
that
I do have some
directly.
guys that are not gonna like me opening my
Um,
chest. Apparently,
Down here we've got
it's fine.
extra areas to put
Compass is the
even
orange
more
one.
rooms
Okay.
into, so you can go into this wall and make more
Okay. So,
areas
Wither
for
skeleton,
rooms,
overworld wither, which
storage,
is gonna
whatever.
complete the
Same
cave.
down
Where do
here.
we build that? And
There's
another place.
nothing
Gold
but
form compass.
basically dirt and
Badlands,
rock
right
behind
there.
this.
That's the one I need.
Um, then we made this. I wasn't really sure what to do with this.
Okay, we need to
You
go
can't go much
that
further
way.
that way, but you can go a bit further this way and create some nice areas. I'll leave that up to whoever it is that decides they want to use this place. Like I said, for me, it was only set up to do basically set up to just do villagers, but I wanted it to look nice. So, and then this comes back out the front, and yeah, all set up. We did. This was all undone. Like we hadn't finished this up, so everything's been applied to look like it's supposed to or like it should. We've got lanterns going around. This is our forge area. I set this up to be
Wow.
able to walk up and Slight
I just passed
patrols
the
are
portal,
patrolling
so
the
bad, that's
village
what
area,
this
the outer
is.
walls. We set that up for this. Obviously, this is the forge area that you can go up here and
No signs.
forge weapons or whatever. Yes, we do have lava dripping. I thought that kind of looked cool. Here's what it is. I
This
put
was the
in.
portal
I know
with the
this looks like
jungle
EO
running the dark
EO,
oak, and
but actually it's
we
supposed to
used in
represent fire.
brick something something on it. Huh.
Anyway, and that's
I don't remember
smoke.
what that is.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
I'll
like,
have to work on that.
maybe
I
that
haven't
later.
opened this up because I'm still getting mob spawns down here. Let me jump up. This wasn't even, I hadn't even done any of this.
That might be
We
the
put some
skeleton
flowing water
farm.
along the sides,
Because this is in
and
a
I kind
soul
of
sand biome.
brought this up to on the side
We're
because
still,
these kind
I
of keep
didn't
the
realize
spawns
Bad Naps
from
was that far out.
getting across into here. If they're too high, it normally works pretty good. So we got roads set up just randomly through cobblestone, stone, andesite, and gravel in. And then I like the idea of having some like vines going across, like the villages have been here for a while. And then you get out here and you got you a nice little dock area
So we
for
won't know
merchant
unless
boats.
I'll say that.
No big boats would be coming in here, so it's not a deep water port. But I had to redo the bottom and drop it down some. We put a retaining wall over here to make sure that the boats could squeeze through here. And yeah, that's it's basically finished. This part is anyway. We still have some work to do in this area. I had planned on putting a garden slash, I guess you could say a nature area in here with some trees and park benches and stuff along those lines that followed along through here and kind of wrapped its way out this way. Um, that will be coming in the near future. We had a chat and we're going to look at putting another villager house. This one is full. As you can see, plenty of villagers in there. We're looking at putting another one here. Probably not that big, but you know, big enough. I'm going to take and move some of these workstations into. I'm gonna build some area here and have the workstations kind of in a U here, so that they can work without being outside. I didn't build this or that. I don't know who did, but yeah, I'm probably going to rip those down and put something else in its place.
It is.
Let me go up here and pop
Finally.
into a bed real quick because I don't like the night.
Limestone. How did I make this compass? What?
And I have gone
What?
the wrong
There's
direction
limestone.
again. So, put down here, get a little bit of a rest, and back into sunlight. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
It's
We can jump out here.
so it may be
Nope,
down
we can't
there.
jump out here.
Maybe below. I don't know. Let's see.
I think it's here.
Yeah, because remember,
here.
I made the first one.
So,
and I pissed off the zombie pigments.
I don't know. I think it came out pretty good.
They killed me.
I'm not real happy with this one right here. I don't know what to do with it though at the moment.
And then I went up to the roof.
It'll come to me.
I had to go up to the roof with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go.
So all that's been done.
Huh.
And then we'll go over this way. I haven't really messed with this down here.
I'll have to check.
These are manual farms that I put in when we first started. I'm thinking I might turn this into a farmland.
Blocks from spawn.
and just some of these other
That's why we had to
areas
fly
into
so much.
farmland as you're going toward
But it's Badlands
the
and
villager
it's
village.
desert, by the way, too.
Haven't made up my mind yet.
Oh, really?
Now I
That's
started
cool.
clearing
Yeah.
over
It's a
here.
desert
I
and a
need one of
Badlands.
those.
This is spawn.
Well, it's 44,000 blocks from spawn. You have the
And right up
compass
in
for the
this
desert.
area, I'm thinking about
portal.
putting in a rail station.
Oh,
Build
yeah.
this up a little bit more and putting a railroad
There's a lot
station
of
in
blocks in spawn.
/ ice bridge, whatever you want, ice highway, whatever you want to call it. They've been building some nifty stuff over here. This is a chicken thing where you can get
I'm not
raw
gonna
chicken
do.
and
I'm
feathers.
gonna farm a bunch of this right here at the portal,
This
but
is
yeah.
cactus,
Let's see. I got a chicken
bamboo.
bed.
This is a setup
Gearbox. I got a
for
gearbox
another
and a
war.
traveling kit. Check both of those.
Not 100% sure how this
Not in the
it
gearbox.
works. Alpha Kite, who is the admin on the channel or on the server,
Okay.
one of the admins, he set this up through some
There should be a bed. There's supposed to be a bed.
interesting
There's not a bed.
redstone setups here.
Well, no. All right.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to try to figure that out because I kind of want to do that in a way, but I'm also kind of happy with my farms
You've got
down
a bunch
here.
of different stuff in there.
They're not they're
But
not
not a bed.
stacked like that, but they are able to be used efficiently. He's got 3 stacks high, whereas I've got 3 this way. And push a button, it all goes down. Obviously, you have to manually replant all these, and I'm going to be adding. I'd already laid out the outline here. I'd planned on putting 4 more in. I will eventually get to that. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate at the moment. And then we're going to head over to my base. Leave here, and if I remember correctly, yeah, we follow this river. Actually, I have the coordinates now, but we'll go this way.
Well, let's clear out
Good
so
little
I can get some other stuff in here.
water area. It should be coming up on the right here shortly. There it is. So, if you'll recall correctly, we didn't have some of this done. We have put in a layer up the top. This is going to have an arch going across. Still trying to figure out exactly what to use this area for. Haven't made up my mind yet. It's all lit up because I didn't feel like getting spawns. But we have outlined the area that we'll be using for the basically a small village attached to this keep, castle, whatever you want to call it. I may create some stairs down and put some more walls in going across over this way and create fields and stuff through here. I haven't made up my mind yet. But we've got all this laid out. This is laid out. We just got to figure out exactly how we're going to do our walls against there. We've also got walls that are going to be going up over this. We cleared all this out, filled in. We didn't finish filling in right there, but like I say, it's a work in progress. This is going to be, I don't know. I'm still trying to decide exactly how I want to do this. I may actually move that or extend it out. But this will wind up being like a tower that overlooks the valley all the way around. So, yeah. And there will be another tower on the other side. But yeah, we've got all this set up. I still need to do some
Well, you cook it, it would be glass.
filling in down here.
Maybe it's a different way to do it. I don't know.
We made
Well, it sounds good anyway.
we actually did make a room for bed. Bed. Anyway, that entire area, this way, that way, and back, and even down, there's nothing here. Literally nothing like in the way. There's no tunnels or anything like that. We finally got this done. Now, in the previous episode that I did, the previous live,
Yeah,
we had
our just do
the water only came up to about here, right about this area right
that's
here.
What I thought.
It actually was even back this way a little bit. As you can tell, we've installed extra dock all the way around, except for the back. I haven't got to that just yet. We have added warehousing areas. So we've got that area that can be storage. This will be another entrance, side entrance. And then we have this area that's going to be more storage. This area in here I have set aside to do a few things with. I may need to increase storage. I'm going to try to set up some type of sorting system in here. I don't know just yet. I've got to look more deeply into it. So once we put the water in, we can no longer get into our location by jumping down. But if you look, you can see we have something far underneath there. Oh, and this is another thing I was playing on. So created this stairs down, and yeah, I still haven't got done with it yet. So this was a temporary setup. I had some chests in here and stuff. Now this way will take us down into our underwater cavern. We used diorite. We put in our arches. Now this one I did not put a middle support. That's because it is literally backed into the wall, and the wall is helping support this arch.
Yeah, we'll drop this one.
Most of this in the middle has been turned into peaceful areas, like garden type stuff. I have a slime. I have more than one slime. Okay. And of course there's been an Enderman here. Joy. But yeah, the barbecue area and stuff like that. Now, this is sort of the apartment system that I had planned on setting up.
Let's see what we're looking at here.
There is an apartment at the bottom.
If I recall,
you can
that's
see in there.
Well, or either that's
it's like over here, and there's an apartment at the top.
But if I recall,
you have the entrance here, which will take you into the first bottom apartment. I just kind of tinkered around to see what I could fit in. And you know, you can set up a little kitchen area, you can set up a desk area, you can set your
that's good
sleeping area. Here's a dining area. So, and then you go up and there's another one. Basically same principle.
I do not see the village.
And then you come back here. So people can look in, I guess, and they can see you eating. This is one of the reasons I put in trees and vines and stuff like that. All this is like, these are trees I've made. These are what I classify as vines. I guess I'm a little bit old school in that manner. But each apartment complex, or whatever you want to call it, will have a couple of trees and some vines, and each of them will be basically they'll basically look the same. They'll just be a 1 or 2 bedroom or whatever you want to call it. Now the upper ones, you can normally get a little bit more out of them because there's just so much room down here to mess around. You could probably go that way a little bit, probably go even further back that way, maybe a little bit this way. But because they're kind of close together, how everything's working, yeah. So those will be repeated for 3 of them. These will wind up being work areas, so to speak.
Get off me.
And then this entire area here will be sort of like a work area. I am planning on bringing, there's water back behind this wall somewhere. I can't remember exactly where.
You dodging little beast.
And I'm looking at bringing a stream through here, maybe through the middle. I'm not sure, but yeah. And this will not be, I'm actually putting it back to where the walls of these buildings are even, or just behind that line right there. But as you can see, it looks like these, oh, I gotta fix that. Hang on a second. Just grab some. Normally I don't use diorite, but it's the closest white that I could find. And I wanted the white to kind of mesh up against that blue. So yeah, this was a big, very big build. Hang on just a second. Trying to figure out, there it is. There we go. I had to figure something out in my OBS. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, this was quite the effort to get all this in here, and
oh, that would be a phantom. That would be 3 phantoms.
Yeah, I just really love how that contrast is up there.
I don't think I hit anything.
Now, if we go this way,
did not hit any of them.
We are looking at
there we go. Yeah.
I just got a message. Okay. So this leads down into a lush cave. I've been working on the stairs. Don't want to fall off this.
I get to talking smack.
I was coming down through here, and I was thinking about caving, but I wanted to get a stairwell to come down in here.
That would be cool.
And I found diamonds down here, and there's some redstone, and I'll get to working on that shortly, because I'm going to have to come down here and mine some of this out. But this is the start of Lush Cave. I have done a little bit of exploring in here, but what I wanted to show you is, if you go, where is it? Okay, up here, I think it is.
Arrows back.
Yeah, up here.
Why am I
just
sliding my chair
all
back?
kinds of area up here to play around with. I'm still trying to decide on what to do up here. I got axolotls around and all that stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it up here. There's an even bigger cavern here that I have not lit up yet. Big waterfall, and it's just huge. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this or not. It's so massive.
Well, I'm gonna go find out. That
and then
like
you got,
husk,
I literally have not even explored all this yet.
Archer.
Then you got,
that's a husk. Okay,
I think
so
is it this way? I will get lost in here if I'm not careful. I really enjoyed, like, I found this and I didn't touch it. I didn't put any lights up. I didn't do anything. I was like, wow, that is cool. But if we go back
Oh,
over
the husks make you
here,
hungry?
I need to find.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Huh, okay. That's kind of cool.
I don't know.
I haven't been out fighting in a
Is
long
this
time.
the
I
right
thought the husks
direction?
were the
No.
skeletons, but no, I'm thinking
Okay, I
I'm
have to
thinking
go
of the
back into my
skeletons
last
that are in
cave.
the ice biomes or the frozen biomes.
Here we go.
I can't think of what they're called,
Back into the
that's what
no,
I was thinking was
no,
those
no.
skeletons,
There
not
it is.
these
I can
zombies.
get
Oh yeah,
lost down
let's
here in a
go.
heartbeat.
All right, come on.
Okay. So let's see. Nope. I want to go
Let's
this
have some
way.
fun.
There is a huge cavern I'm looking for. I've just got to remember how to get to it. So if I go, yeah, there's my. I have a old mine in here as well.
This is
I am
quality
going to come down
entertainment,
here
but
and
you know,
explore this.
anybody that can sleep, you know,
I have a
it would be
geode down
appreciated.
here as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
lots of
Yeah, I was hearing you talk, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna
lava.
keep doing
Oh,
what
I
I'm
got an
doing. I
entire
didn't
lava
even think
lake over
about it.
here. More lava
Hey,
flowing
there we
over
go. Thank you.
here.
Oh man, I had like 8
But I
of them
need to
above me
get
too. Okay.
to.
Well, that was beneficial for me, so it was worth it.
There you go.
There
There
is
you go.
another. I don't know. I mean this place is
I'm just
so
like, yeah, this is
huge.
quality
It's
entertainment,
just
but
massive.
you know, I got stuff to do.
I think it might be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's up here.
And so 6 spider eyes, an
This is just
armadillo,
like,
phantom membrane, not
look.
bad.
I mean, this is insane.
String, bows,
Like, what in the
yay.
world am I going to do with all this? I don't even know what to do. Like this, I love this. Let me see if I can put some.
Okay.
See if I can get some light
I've got
on
some
this
red
so that you can
sandstone, some
see it
red
properly.
sands, so I can make some sandstone.
I just
What
love
else did I
the
come out here
idea
for?
of this huge
I have no idea.
Maybe I need a regular sand too. We were talking about that earlier. I can't remember.
pillar looking device here.
I'm gonna clear out around the portal a
Now,
little bit. We're gonna build this
got
up
that lit
with
up.
something
As you
different
can see,
than
that is just
sand.
massive. Now, I personally, if
Probably
I'm
make a
going to
little,
make a
just
pillar,
like a little
I'm going to
outpost here.
I'd have to put more because it needs to be a bit thicker. But it looks amazing. And I love the water flowing off here. I don't. I mean, I'm sure this water is coming out of here somewhere.
Cactus farm, but it was in the
Um,
ice.
but I don't want to mess it. I don't want to mess with it because it comes down here and it comes into here, and we got those pretty squids over there.
And don't worry, this
But then you
desert's big
got
enough for the both of
more
us.
of the pillars underneath here.
That's good.
Just huge little pillars are running around. So yeah, this is it's so big. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't even know if there's. It's going to be a long work in progress. I think I took the wrong turn. There's some diamonds down there. So let me see if I can find my way back out of here now. Let's see, I think we were, let's see. I thought it was down in here. I thought I came down in here.
I remember one time you and
And then
I
went
had
through
posted up on
here.
the desert, and
Well,
we
I've been
cleaned
through
that
here.
thing out.
Oh yeah, we
Fortress.
had sand for days.
Nope.
Or months.
That's not
Yeah.
it.
Years.
We had more sand than we ever used. I know that much.
So if I,
But I
okay,
mean, we have
if I
up there.
don't
We
go
had beds.
up,
We had chokers. We even
I've
built
already been
chests
this
up
way,
there
so
to
it's
store
definitely
shit.
not that way.
I mean, we tore that place
It's
up.
not that way. It's not that way.
I was sick of sand.
Maybe it is back this
Yeah.
way. Wait,
But I mean, sand is so
I
useful,
think
man. You can
I
do a
think
lot
we
of
might be
different
going
things
in the
with
right
sand.
direction now. But as you can see, there's just I literally don't know what to do with all this. I mean, it's just massive. It's just massive. I haven't been in here,
I think I'm in a room again.
obviously, because I got
Probably.
torches all over the place. Yes, because this is my, this is my mine.
Yep.
I don't even think
room.
I've looked
Right,
at the,
so,
yeah, see, I haven't even gone, I haven't even come in here to check everything yet. And I leave those alone. I'm in creative, so I'm not really messing with anything. I don't fight anything in creative. I'm only in creative to be able to move around and do what I'm doing now. And then I should, yeah, here I am. I really do. Let me see if I can't make this a little bit more obvious. I'm going to have to straighten up this tunnel entrance. But for now, let's see. Yeah, I never put torches like that, so that should give me a little bit of a heads up. But like I said, th this whole place is massive. I have been exploring. Anytime I go exploring, I put torches on the left. So I got down in here and I obviously went this way. And then I came into here and probably went back out because I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna get lost. But oh no, I went this way. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. So, I explored all of this. More diamonds. Did I go down here? No, I did not go. Let's see here. Let's put some torches up. This is going to bring me back around to another torch. Okay, so that wraps around. Got it. It's just freaking huge. I keep seeing these diamonds. I'm gonna have to go back up, get in survival mode, get my gear, and come back down here and mine some. Go caving. Yeah, more diamonds. It's just, but I mean, there's no other words for it except to say that this place is just massive, and I literally have no idea what to do with all of it. I think maybe I will mine some of it and then finish off the build,
for holes, man.
and then we'll probably move on to another location, but not before. Let's see. Am I in the right area? I don't know.
Both of y'all line up on my compass in basically the same place. That just means that I'm 44,000 blocks away. And
another mine.
Together. Okay.
I just don't know where at. Because I have so many different so many different ways in and out of here. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. So I'm going to have to okay, so if they're on the
this one is full, but we can get the red sand. Well, not quite. We need a little bit more to get that red sand. All right. Filled up, but that's fine.
I need to put signs up down here. Okay, so if I come back out, I should be able to come back out this way.
I'll get and what I think that I need.
Let's see. I think we should go back this way.
Okay, so
I'm gonna have to get some of those slimes because I need some sticky pistons at some point.
I don't have a boat. I don't have anything else, but
what is that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can get lost in these caverns for days.
Do I have a boat?
Because there's just so much. I mean, when they put this together, the what is it? The caves and caverns or whatever thing. I mean, good Lord in heaven, it's just massive, and I can't even get out of this one.
Now, normally I have wood
Well, this
in
is
my ender
silly.
chest,
So,
but I have cobblestone
I can't.
stone.
Then
and
there's a witch
scaffolding.
around here somewhere.
There's rails and powered
So-
rails, potions, mangrove leaves, gunpowder.
Okay, I'm
But
probably
no
going
wood.
to teleport back to my base because now I can't even get out.
Interesting.
This is tough. Interesting. So we're definitely. That's
Okay,
not
well,
it.
it is what it is.
I don't think that's it. And I know that's not it now.
Explore around the desert
Oops.
a little bit.
So
I'm not really ready to take down
here
all
we go.
the terracotta that I'm going to need.
I think. Wait.
Is the sun going down again already? Damn.
I think.
You know, Griz said something about it doesn't seem like the day lasts very
Oh,
long.
for crying
and it
out
really
loud.
doesn't.
Yeah, the days are supposed to be 20 minutes.
I'm gonna have to
I don't feel like that was
figure
20
out
minutes,
a way
And then
to
the
make this
night
work.
are 15.
I don't know how, but
and then the nights are like 7 or 8 minutes.
okay.
They're like half the time. But it always seems like the nights last longer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's just sad that I have lost myself.
Since you mentioned it.
Yeah, because I'm all
Need
up
this
in the
stuff
desert. I see
anyway,
a
so
acacia
let's
tree,
walk
so
through here. That brings us back here.
that would be her mama. Yeah, I see acacia trees.
Water
I mean, this is not
somewhere.
a huge desert, but there is more sand than you and I will probably ever use. That's one of those.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that.
Hilly,
Even in creative mode,
stony
I'm
hill,
not messing with
something.
that. All right,
What the hell is that?
we're going to the base.
Oh, it's
Our
those light
base.
brown cows.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, with horns. They have horns. They have horns. How you doing?
Glad I was in creative. That would have killed me. Okay.
Oh,
So,
it's a village. Yay.
we're back here now.
More cows.
And
we're gonna
so what I want to do is I want to work on.
A brown pig? A floppy-eared?
I'm a little burnt out down here.
What the hell? What?
So what I want to do is I want to go down here and start working on getting these stairs set up to be able to go down to our location down here.
The firefly bushes. I'm gonna get one of those.
So,
I have
quick
a firefly
look.
bush now.
I'm only going to use stone. We're not going to do that. That seems to be acceptable.
Good
Okay,
song.
so
Good song.
there we go. I think the light levels in here are pretty good for the moment. Don't want to get too crazy. Because at some point I actually do go to only 3 wide.
Oh.
I think what we'll do is I have a really nasty habit of falling off.
Gold nuggets. I got the 3 emeralds too.
So what I want to do is when we get to here,
I went out to the Badlands. It's 44,000 blocks from spawn.
that, and that.
That's a lot of bread.
And then I'm going to put.
We don't need anything acacia, to be quite honest.
Okay, let's get right here.
Whoa, dude! Don't be dropping in on the brother like that. What?
Like that. And then we'll put that.
Ooh,
Because,
the
yeah, it
bundle.
goes to 2
Hey,
steps.
they
It goes to
suck.
2 steps.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go
they do.
here. See if I can get... Nope, that's not gonna work.
There was so many ways they could go with the bundles,
And then
they
we'll
did
put
that.
up
Whatever.
that. So that way we don't go running down through here and then fly off. Because it would be my luck I'd run down through here and fly off. So when we
Our
get
bowl is
here,
empty, so yeah, good luck.
we will go ahead and put in that and that.
Fed her. She just had to
that.
grow her tail a little bit longer, I guess. I don't know.
But we're going to have to get back up here.
They've been overly aggressive for food today, so
I think we will go.
All right, so we're out of the desert
like
now.
that. Nope. Like this. Because, like I said, I have a really bad habit of falling off high places. So if I come running down through here in survival, I can guarantee you, I will fall. I mean, I could probably be better off putting,
I didn't think
probably,
about it.
possibly putting a pool down there or something. But we'll just go ahead and do these. And then we can go back and put stairs coming down.
And to be quite honest, that's usually why I
yep.
go out and explore with a boat.
Not that one.
Oh, look at that, boys. Look at that.
Okay, so that should keep us from falling off, I think. Although, when we put the stairs in, that's going to add an extra little bit of height. So we'll do that.
Let's get out of here. It's a different color chicken.
The things I do to keep myself from falling off stuff.
So why is when I break eggs, I never get a chicken like
looked
that?
At it, if you could see in
these chickens are brown with
you could see in the nether, I actually created in the nether
I mean, it sounded good. I'm not gonna lie. That's
a bridge
down there, but I ain't going down
to where I wouldn't fall off. So it's
yeah, I ain't going down there. Nope, not today.
It's a lot. Hang on a minute. Okay, so that brings us down here safely, I believe. Probably gonna have to remove those.
I love armadillos.
All right, let's get back up here. And I think I'm gonna take these out, make this 3 wide. Yeah, I'm gonna make this 3 wide. So that would be that.
It's another village.
Let's go back up here.
Yeah.
Kill that. Let's go ahead and put some. I thought about putting possibly a rail system in, bringing it back into this area and dumping it off and having it sorted out, but I haven't made up my mind yet. We shall see. We shall see. All right, down we go. Yep, time to put more steps.
What? I didn't say anything.
Whoops. Now we'll leave these open for the time being. I will come back down here and
Raw beef.
cut those
I ain't
out.
gonna take y'all's food. I'll take your emeralds and your diamonds. And it's probably grass-fed beef.
Right now, I just want to get these done.
You can have your sugar cane back. Don't need it. How far away am I now?
And there we go.
43,793
So,
blocks
now,
from spawn.
the question is what do I want to do from here?
See, I
died there.
I don't know.
So why don't we pop these out of the way? Whoops.
Portal in the nether, which was like 10,000 blocks. Yep. So I came out and I
Put
forgot
that
about it.
there. I'll put that there.
And Kite made me fight through a half a night or more before he went to sleep.
Yeah.
Because it was in
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm just running to get back to it. I mean, I can fly. I have.
Me and you are going to play.
Okay.
All there is to it. Not get up in my play. I don't let the 130-pound dog do it. I'm not going to let the
Okay.
4
So
cat do it.
Yeah.
we're gonna put that back in there.
I guess this is faster than
I'm
running
not
over land,
going
and that's a good thing because there's a huge ocean.
Go around
I
that.
haven't even grown up my gas yet.
We are definitely coming back down here in
I showed my
survival.
boat and the 5 farms I built.
Now that is
They work.
okay. Let's put some support under there.
Coke.
Support, please. Thank you.
Doubt there's any pale here, so.
Support.
Or ocean.
That will
Yeah, I
work
remember this was
there.
a lot
Yeah.
of ocean when I was doing this exploring.
Nope. Then we'll bring it. Whoops. I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't
More dark
do
oak.
that. Maybe we should. Where is
I don't see any
the
pale.
deep slate? Let's get deep slate. Replace
Pale
what we
oak.
took away, and then we'll move this like that,
Pale oak.
and that will give
Mansions.
us
Yeah.
platform
No,
there.
we found one mansion, and
Whoops.
it was like 300,000 blocks away.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
There's
don't
that.
have one already.
Yeah.
On your list of
Let's go ahead
reports and
and
I haven't lost them. They're in a box
unlock
somewhere.
that.
stuff. You know where they're
Put
at?
that in,
Yeah, they're in a box somewhere.
Where's the
and
box?
we'll put that
Somewhere.
there, that there,
Between here
that
and there.
there.
It ain't lost. They're not lost.
Um,
They're
there,
not lost until I
there.
officially don't know where they are.
You don't know where they are.
Yes, I do. They're in a
Look
box.
for 'em right
They're
Okay.
in a box.
now. Well, I did.
Well,
Now.
there's boxes back there.
Well, they sound like.
That should do the trick.
Did I ask for anything from the peanut gallery to help me in this argument?
Now why have I got?
The peanut gallery.
Okay, so normally if I put
Okay, yeah, I am
a
that
torch
crazy. Okay,
in the
never mind, I'm
center,
good.
it means this is a dead end somehow.
Can't argue with that. Can't
But
argue with facts.
I haven't been
That's
down
it.
through here, so
And you come by naturally,
Okay.
so you know.
so we got our
Yeah,
wait.
but if you don't know what box it is, it's lost, man. It's lost.
I know what box it's in.
Okay,
There's
so
just
we're
a
up
lot
here.
of other stuff on top of that box.
We've got
Because it's in the box and had all the paperwork that was on top of my desk. I know exactly where that box is.
Okay.
okay.
What's the box look
So
like?
let's put.
He
That
knows
there.
exactly where it is.
I don't know if that's a block. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's a. I don't know. I'm gonna put this up.
Why you gotta call me lazy? I mean,
We're gonna line this up
I've been busy.
to do
He's
this.
busy.
This
Uh-huh.
should give us the ability to get out here and sort of
No,
just
certainly.
kind
Yeah.
of run
Oh,
around and
You have been
do
you
whatever.
have been complaining about
So-
the cords a lot, considering. I mean, if you knew where they were, then you wouldn't have to complain.
I mean, I have been complaining that I haven't gotten them into
Oh,
a book.
well, yeah,
So you're
sure.
stressing.
Thanks.
I'm going. You know what? Y'all can all kiss my keystone.
Okay,
So take them out of
so
the box and then put them in a book.
what's in here? I don't know. We're gonna just not mess with
And then
that
you
at the
can
moment.
stop complaining. That'll save some energy, and then you won't take as many naps.
Okay.
I
So
don't
what we'll
take that
do
many naps. I take
is
one nap
we'll
a
set
day.
up. We should be set up now to be able to just run back up without a problem. That's gonna block me. Yep. I kind of figured that was coming. Okay.
It is getting old.
We're gonna go ahead and add some more lighting up through here.
Okay, nope. Don't think about it.
I'm already thinking about it.
Okay, and go ahead and kill that.
But I won't. I'll think it, but I won't say it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
No.
Okay, so we don't have any area there. We'll put that over. Well, they won't go there. Okay.
What's the durability
So
on
that
my
gives us.
wings?
That's
Good,
not
okay.
going to let us fall off. That's fantastic.
Well, they're newer
That's
than
not
you,
gonna
so
let
the
us fall
durability is
off.
probably pretty good.
Let's test this out while I can. So let's run down here.
Go back to thinking.
Nope. Not going to fall
Okay.
off. Fantastic. All right, so we've got all this set up.
I can't help it
And,
when I think
we can
things. I
work
just
on
gotta
that
blurt them out.
now.
I get in trouble
I
a
know.
lot with my family.
Yeah,
It's called zero filter.
yep, and you come
that
by.
just gives us a very
you
nice
really do.
view
Yeah.
of all that down through there.
Oh yeah.
All
I've
right.
set this up.
Yep. Hey,
So
another
let's have a
village I'm
look
flying
see
over
up
now.
here.
And
It
swamps.
is
Lots of
nighttime.
swamp.
Another
But
thing I
I don't
gotta
know
do
if
is I
that's
gotta
the
set
swamps
up
that I
a
was
way
gonna
to
do
get
for the
up there
plum farm though.
from down here.
There's a swamp near me.
Yeah. There's not a lot on my F3 right now. I haven't turned everything back on, but yeah.
There is
We're down to
a
33,000 blocks now, so yeah. Oh, another swamp.
I gotta remember how I was setting it up to get up from the bottom. I don't know that I've actually set that up yet. Because I've got that set up. I'm going to bring a road from over here. Or maybe where I'm putting a tower out here. So I might bring a road in from there, or I'd planned on bringing a road in from there.
And that was
all the way over to here and
temple
into
looks like
here.
It spawned. Yeah, it did. It spawned in the ground there. Okay.
But there's no
Cool.
access.
Yeah, it's underwater, but it looks
up
like it
there.
spawned and basically.
Which of course you wouldn't have access up there from down here. If you know what I mean. Like
Neat.
from the
cool.
outside you wouldn't give an enemy attacker access to your base, basically.
Hey, nice.
So yeah. What I'm going to figure out is up here we have
Oh, ow.
we have
I'm glad I stopped. Hello.
This basically. Now what this does is if you go all the way down and you go this way a little bit, I think it's this way.
Yeah, I can't fly.
Put that up.
I've never stayed alive.
Pretty sure if you go this way.
It just takes practice, that's all.
Yeah, good internet, yep.
Okay. So that brings us to here. All right.
I've had
So
squirrel
now we
moments,
need
but
to create.
A lot.
I know what we'll do.
hey, I don't
So,
really use.
I created
well,
a,
usually I don't fall out of the
Let me
sky.
put these down.
Hey, I do it. Wow.
Okay, so.
Okay, so I can put a spiral staircase
we
all the way
now?
down here, or
Minecraft.
Shut
I
up.
could put. I could put
Mushroom Island.
instead of spiral staircase, I could
31,000
put
blocks. Negative 842.
a
76. Negative 31, 245.
up and down elevator here. So if we're going to put
I
up and
found
down
this on
elevator,
my
we're going to
boat
have to put
trip.
up and
I
down
really don't.
elevator all the way down to the bottom.
Your boat trip.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
'cause
means
that's
if we're
how I
going
got
to
to
do
the
that,
Badlands is in a boat.
that means we've got to figure some stuff out. So,
Yeah, I see what they are.
yeah, that's going to be interesting. And I have to sit down and do some calculations, get X, Y, Z coordinates, because I don't know. I might still put a spiral staircase in here. Once I can figure out where exactly this comes out, because
Spawns that way.
I could put the spiral staircase all the way to the top. So from the bottom, I could put a spiral staircase all the way up to the top. Now, is that something I really want to do? It's a very, very good question, because I don't know.
How y'all doing?
Yes.
That's a big
Let's see.
Whoa.
So we're right here.
Okay.
A spiral staircase is going to take us right through the room that I'm going to be creating in there, possibly there.
Yeah,
because a spiral staircase is going to be basically, it's going to look something like this. There'll be a center.
Another desert, huh? I love a good desert. With chocolate.
Right, so, and then we will go, I just need certain blocks. Actually, I think I can do it with these two. Cool. All right, so when you come down at the bottom,
and that's a village.
very, very bottom, you would come off of those steps.
Not like a desert village I've seen before. Hey, Camel.
And then you would do this.
I'm gonna get one of you guys one day. Yeah.
That.
Hello? Oh, you laid. I thought I was going up and you laid down.
Be able to do that.
Yay! That's so cool. Okay.
So, I mean, I guess I could do 2 by.
I'm gonna write the course down in the village for the desert, because this is a big ass desert, and I'm not sure if is that terracotta. Yeah.
It's either that or red sand.
That's terracotta. So that's another bad.
So
there's the red sand right there. Okay.
I've got to remember.
Right, and it's closer than the 44,000, but we already have a portal there, so
that we need to go up. Whoops.
Alright.
We're going to have to go up enough to clear. Coming up. So, we barely have enough room to clear there. So it would be there, and then there. So let's see if we can clear here. Yep.
At this rate, I'm not going to.
Then we would have steps there.
That's
clear
what exploration is, right?
That. That's fine.
Okay.
And then we'll clear that.
I like the camels,
that.
Yeah.
So that's the spiral staircase. Now we could make it bigger.
That is definitely a pretty nice sized desert. Holy crap.
Oh, thanks, Ghost. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, sir.
Found one desert temple and it was underwater.
Have fun watching TV with your daughter, man.
That was the
appreciate
weird one.
You
the desert temple was actually underwater.
Okay, so by building this spiral staircase, let's see, we will do, so we would have to do that to keep it looking right.
There's
And
another
that,
monument there.
that.
Or a temple, whatever. Yeah.
So we need to at least
Oh, would it like a
have,
mangrove and acacia. And a swamp.
okay, that's got to go up, because, there we go. That's got to go up. I think that is going to mess us up right there. We messed up somewhere. Didn't
Wow.
we? We did. We messed up.
That was
So
pretty cool, if I must say so.
that would be there.
Just doing a double take, y'all. That's all. That is kind of cool.
Okay. If we put that there, yeah, something's.
Back on our way.
Where did I mess up? I did this the other night and it worked fine. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I went up here.
Yeah,
so
I
we
think
haven't
most
gotten
of us
to
have had our
that
fill
yet.
of birds,
So
but yeah.
why is that so low? Okay.
It does
All right,
make good
so
charcoal. Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
go there. All right, and we go up, and we're gonna have to make this up here. So would I need to? I could do that, I guess.
More mangrove.
Do like that, and then we're going to need. That's not the one we're going to need. We're going to need that. Like so. Isn't that right? I think that's right. So we've got this going up. So it came up this one, and
When I'm
then this
flying over,
one.
I'm kind of just looking to see if there's a witch hut. We
That
kind
one.
of do need a witch farm.
There's
That
a
one.
witch underneath
So.
my temple.
Yeah, there's a witch under your temple, but probably not a.
Each one of these needs to be at
Witch
least
hut.
2 high when we go under it. It's got to be 2, minimum. 2. Until we get there. It's got to be 2 high. 2 high. Yeah. So that would be a small spiral staircase that you could put all the way down through the center of this area. But in saying that, you're looking at least 5 wide, like 5.
Back up.
Yeah, at least 5.
That?
Either way.
Classes.
Oh, that's saying I'm higher than they are.
And if we went 3, then it would be even
Because I'm actually heading
wider.
towards their dots.
So,
also.
yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. I could do it this way, and because I know how to, bubble elevators are fairly easy to do, and I know I actually have the material on me, because I actually was in survival and gathered that material to do it. I've already been to the Nether. I've already done all that, so I've gathered the material to do it.
No, I am hitting spruce though. That's a thing.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Blocks away now.
Is we will.
And what's my life?
I don't know if we'll do this here or not.
It's about at the halfway mark.
Because that's going to be like that. I would prefer to do it over here because
I have an anvil. Yeah.
Our entry
I have extra
down
elytra.
here.
I have some experience bottles.
I would prefer to
we'll
do it
okay.
either. Okay, so we could probably put it in here.
Just don't want it
and then
to,
we could put stairs in here going up. So we could put bubble elevators here.
That'd be funny.
And then put steps going up into the top up here.
Both of you. Oh, that'd be funny. I've done that.
Yeah,
And
that
look,
spiral
I
would
hit F3.
would
I have
work
witch hut.
really good down there because then I wouldn't have to put like this huge long staircase in there. Bubble elevators down there, and then we have to look
That's what we're
at.
talking about. Yep.
So we'll have to get stairs into this area as well. So if we
Dig the
put,
whole perimeter and everything. Negative 70.
if we put the stair
Is
spiral
that what you were
right
looking for this whole
here,
time? Is a witch hut?
we could
I've been
also
looking for one.
set
Yeah,
up
21 to 37.
another one that would
Yeah, I could
take
have told
us
you a really close
to
one.
that level.
Little witch, not today. Thank you.
So it's that level right there, which means it's just above the ground. Actually, we could literally just go over here.
Probably.
Put
Right.
that in like that. And I would imagine
I
In
will
the Aether mod, you
probably
can.
if we put that like that. Oops. Anyway,
have
it's
to
fine.
find a place to land. More
So
jungle. Bamboo jungle.
should be about
Hello,
2 up.
bamboo and trees
Should be.
and shit.
Let's
Okay.
look.
Stuff.
So
I didn't
we'll
know
go
they added
there,
that third thing to Minecraft.
and we'll
Oh,
go
hush.
over
Nothing.
here. That's some stuff that got dropped off for me. Okay, so that's that. And right there. Right there.
I was caught by surprise with
That
the jungle
is
trees coming out the
too.
fog
So
on me, so I kind of
yeah, it should be right here.
panicked just a little bit and kind of went into evasive maneuvers. And my vocabulary darkened just a touch.
So when you panic, your vocabulary turns to that? Okay, that's interesting, actually.
So, if we go that way, we will go over here and drop off at this location. And we should go probably... Okay, okay. That's fair, I guess. Sure.
So the temple
Let's
over
put
there.
this down here.
Well, it's
There
nighttime.
you
Do
go.
you want me to sleep?
Oh, I'm flying. I'm good.
There we go.
You can sleep if you want to.
So we can actually go. Wait, what?
'Cause I will have to actually land
do
in a
that.
minute.
And we'll put
Ooh,
this, and then we'll put.
I'm gonna have to go. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I think I'm gonna go
Okay,
for the night.
so that means that we have access through here.
Okay.
We can fill this in.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
try
that's
to
going to
work
be a
on
lot
some
of
more stuff
filling
here,
in.
but
So
I'll get on tomorrow.
So yeah, that gives us access into here, and we'll go 3
Sounds
high, I
good.
think. We'll stop right there.
I'll keep your stream open just in case
So
you
that-
die. Then I'll
will
put some laughing emotes in the chat. So
that will do that.
This young man is okay. Gearbox.
That, and then I mean I'm not actually going to use this for anything like this area personally. I'm not going to use it, but yeah, somebody might. I don't know. All right, so that looks good, and let's see what else. All right, so that means we can fill this in. We will do our bubble columns over here, and we will do the spiral in this area. I was trying to figure out what to do with this area anyway, so now I have something that I can do with it. And we'll basically put the spiral probably in between these two, and probably center somewhere up in here. I think that should work quite well. Yeah. I think that's good. Well, guys, I have been working on Minecraft since about 1 o'clock.
What was that?
2 o'clock, no, 2:30 this afternoon.
Dave?
Between
Down.
between the
Oh, wow.
between the some of the stuff I've done over here, the villager village that I've
I saw a
been messing
village.
with, it's actually wound up being like 6.5, 7 hours of being
Well,
in
look
here
at
in
that.
Minecraft trying to do all this stuff. Yesterday, all this had to be
Yep.
cut down.
It's kind
I'm
of like
still,
Legrand. Yep.
I'm going to have to rebuild this
That's
hill,
kind of cool.
and
That place a long time ago.
yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
fix it because I think we're gonna wind up putting like a church type thing on top of here, on top of this main hill over here. But we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. We'll make it
Guardian
round-ish.
shoots. Guardian shoots
Yeah,
or what?
and we'll put that there, and then we'll have some villager houses here and a tower over here. So, and I have a brown sheep. No idea how he got up here because he wasn't here before. And I have 5 pigs on top over yonder that every time I gave them a chance to leave, they kept going up.
Right.
Yeah.
So now they're on the very top of the hill. So I guess we're going to wind up
We are in
getting
the ground officially.
bacon at some point today. Well, at some point to put into our furnace to cook up. But yeah, look, guys. I know it's a short stream, but I just want to kind of show you what I had got done, what I'm planning on doing. There's more stuff that we're going to do down in that cave, but I kind of want to get a lot of this taken care of. But I found that if I push too much on this,
Yeah, it was definitely a lot faster.
I kind of get burned out on this one. So I need to find something else to do for a little bit, and that's why I was working on the villager village today, because I spent all day yesterday on this. Like I did
Pigs and swamp.
I did a farming simulator video, and then I spent the rest of that day working on that. That's why I didn't even go
But yeah, I
live
didn't
last
really
night
want to
because
wake
I
up
spent the
whether it was
majority of my
real
day
close
working on this.
because I think the
And then
perimeter for that
today
farm is
I was like, I
pretty
can't
big,
go face that right now because
and
I honestly don't have any
I
idea
wouldn't
of
want
what I'm
that
going to
close
do,
to
so I'm gonna have to
anybody. We can
think
always
on that a
put
little bit
portals
more.
to get to it quicker.
I have
But
been thinking on it. I wanted to put a spiral staircase in somewhere.
No, I've
I
got the
just wasn't
spot
sure
to
where
move it
yet.
to
And that design may change.
because
I
I
haven't
think the
made up
big
my mind
problem
yet on
is that
that
it was
just yet.
actually in a
Um,
crimson
I
biome with the
may
little bit of
kind of try to
netherways
lengthen
beside
it
it.
out some
And
because
the place that we
I think
found
I
to
don't know.
move it to is
I
a
think it's a little
warped
tight. If there's a way
hard
to
sand,
lengthen
soul
it out a
sand,
little bit,
and
I may do
that's where
that
they recommend
by
putting
increasing the
them.
size of um like
So I just gotta,
I don't know.
move it
I'll figure
around,
something out.
rebuild it, and see
But
if we can get it to work.
and I've got to
Because
work
it was like I
on
was told
trying to
last night, we
find
haven't even been able to
a
summon a wither to get any
hang on a second.
beacons or anything going. Whoa, that was another rubber band.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sure you got heard the other guy in the background. Unfortunately, I'm playing on the server. I was in Discord with him. Um, Now what I was trying to say is, and I was losing my train of thought because he was talking about something else. So, um, now I'm not actually talking in Discord at the moment. I've actually got myself muted over there. So what I was saying is I will try to figure out. Um, I normally don't have a plan for what I do in here. Like I come in and I just kind of wing it. I kind of look at it and think, okay, this might look good or that might look good or whatever. Um, I think the spiral staircase would look good in the area that I'm looking at down here. But then I gotta also figure out what else is going to go in that area. Like is it going to be like a marketplace or is it going to be like a rail hub? Because I am Okay. One of the reasons I have this up here is, well, first of all, so that I could find it back when I was just jumping around and not flying around. But also because it is part of the markering system. See these right here? This leads to, well, I'll just show you. This leads to what I'm calling in town, which is where our whatchamacallit is. Where you go fight the dragon type thing. Anyway, so this is on the way over there. I've been considering putting a rail system over here instead of running to it or flying in. I have an Elantra. I'm just not real good at using it. Anyway, this is the end town, so to speak. I helped Damien. He and I built this. Yes, you probably see some. He liked the copper lamps. Like we went with solar lamps, but they just didn't seem to light up. So we went with these copper lamps. This is pale oak wood logs. I put the logs down because I think they look better than that as far as a walkway. Anyway, we built this, and we put a kind of a hedge around to try to keep out mobs. As you can see, this was me building some stuff. He wanted to cover this up because he has up and down elevators. We didn't want mobs getting into it, so I just winged this. I just said, well, let's see what we can do, and this is what I came up with. It's got you can't get in, like there's fencing there. Put some glowstones up the top with some trapdoors over it. And then I was this is a tutorial house that I was teaching Damien how to do, like how to build a house. Not perfect, but you know, using depth and decoration and blah blah blah. And then this is what he came up with. Now the decorations and stuff is what I came up with to try to help make it look a little different. But this was his overall change. He wanted sort of like a Viking longhouse. I've been trying to consider what to put up here to like catch the smoke. But this is what we put up to keep the flames from burning the wood. I did again the decorations, the lights, and all that. But yeah, this was my idea to put these down, and he had the stairs going across the front window, and I was like, no, we don't put stairs across windows, because then you can't look out and see all the lovely stuff outside. So we did this. I didn't put that many lanterns up there, but okay. Probably should have put some glowstone in here, if, you know, if you really wanted to do something. A little bit of glowstone will actually light up quite a bit, and it's lower to the floor. So yeah, but in saying that, you can just pop that down, pop that down, pop that down, be happy, or put torches. You know, it is what it is. It's probably it's your build, and you can do it anyway. But yeah, that was his effort there, and he did a really good job as far as I'm concerned. I think he did fantastic. I told him he should add some decorations. He put in the water troughs and like the hitching posts for the horses and all that nifty stuff. Because this was what he was doing. I wasn't really sure what he was trying to do here. I don't know. He said he was going to make a moss house. I'm like, okay. Anyway, I think he's planning on coming back to it and figuring something out. But anyhow, man, it gets quick. It like literally gets dark quick on this server. I do not understand it. It's like it takes hardly any time at all for night to come online all of a sudden. Anyway, one of the things that he did was he put these stones up as a guidepost, but yet he didn't put any torches on them. And I'm like, kind of hard to see them if you don't have some torches on them or something, you know, make it stand out type of thing. And they're all cobblestone too, so I don't know. Some people might be able to see it really, really well. Me, I'm getting old. My eyes aren't what they used to be, so I think we'll just do that. I think it's this way, if I remember right. Follow the river, yes. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, hopefully to make them a little bit easier to spot. Especially if you're flying in on a Elantra, and you're rushing through places. Sometimes you don't see it because your eyes are pointed upwards, if you know what I mean. Like you're playing with the rocket and it's sending you up, so you're actually looking up so that you can get height. So yeah, I think we'll just make those a little bit easier to see. And yeah, I have to figure out a way to actually get a rail system from my base, from spawn, to my base, or my current base that I'm working on. And then from there to out here to the end. So yeah, that is the plan. Because the base I'm currently working on, I honestly do not know how long it's going to take me to finish that base. So there's going to be days when I don't want to work on it. Like I took time off from Minecraft because I kind of got burnt out on it with all this. And it wasn't just that base. It was like the spawn. It was spawn. It was the villager village. It was a lot because all I was doing was constantly building. Like I wasn't actually taking time to have fun, if you know what I mean. And that's just not a good thing. You play games to have fun. You gotta go this way. You don't play games for it to be like a job. You know. Yeah. Anywho, I'm going to get out of here. I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking on Discord most of the day, along with building most of the day, and see those see they're much easier to see now. Like they actually stick out. You can see them. So did I miss one? No, maybe I did miss one. Is that it? That was the one up there, but he didn't put one. So if you can't, okay, he's got one right here. Okay, we gotta fix that. Get back up here. Thank you. Alright, so let's fix this real quick. but I am going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys coming in and having a look. Um, I wasn't kind of tired. Like I said, I've been doing stuff all day today in this. And I don't know. I should probably have just gone to bed. But thank you ever so much for coming in and watching me just tinker around. Um, we are going to be doing more builds. Um, we are going to be looking at doing more stuff. Um, I am looking at building a smaller um base. Um, but for now, I've got the big base to finish up. I've got my the villager base to finish up because it's not completely done yet. This will probably be mostly filled in, but it will mostly be filled in, and there will be no furniture inside basically. So whoever comes along and decides to take it over, they can decorate it as they feel any way they want. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Uh, anyway, let me get out of here, and thanks again, guys. I appreciate you taking the time. Ghost, I really appreciate you jumping in and having a quick look. Um, that's man, that's fantastic. I hope you really enjoy time with your daughter and watching the TV. I think I might do that myself. I got a couple of shows I watch, and I'm behind on one of them. So you take care of yourselves, guys. I might actually be back tomorrow um, with something else. I haven't made up my mind yet, but yeah. Take care. Have a great weekend. I hope you had a great day, and we'll catch up with you later.